Hey guys, TrainDC here, coming at you with another video. A popular theory that has been circulating the internet after the announcement of Pokemon Winds and Waves is that we've actually seen the legendary Pokemon on screen during the trailer. No, I'm not talking about that weird cloud formation that everyone seems to be talking about. I'm talking about Mr. Windychu and Ms. Wavychu. There's been a popular fan theory circulating the internet for some time now that Mr. Windychu is the Pokemon Winds legendary in disguise, and Ms. Wavychu is the Pokemon Waves legendary in disguise. Today in this video, I wanted to talk about my thoughts on this theory as a whole and what it has going for it and what it has going against it. So without further ado, let's get into this. So first and foremost, we'll get into my thoughts on this theory as a whole, and then we'll get into the latter portion of it, which is what's supporting it and what's debunking it. First off, my thoughts on this are, I think it's plausible. Like, I could see it that for whatever reason, the new Winds and Waves legendary take this Pikachu form to get close to the trainer to maybe guide them through the region to get them to the island they're hiding on. But at the same time, I kind of don't think that's the case. And the reason why I kind of don't think that's the case is based on the information we have from the Terra Leak. The Terra Leak said that the Winds legendary and Waves legendary were both going to be hiding on an island, and we would need to use the seed Pokemon in order to get to that island and have the legendaries appear in front of us. And because of that, I don't think they'd be traveling with us if they're gonna be at the island the entire time, unless if it's something like that, hey, these are their forms they take for humans to see them in, but when you bring them to the island, if you're a true trainer, you get to see what these legendaries really look like and get the opportunity to capture them. That could be something they do as well. On the flip side of that, something that's kind of supporting this theory is the Terra Leak did say that the Pokemon Wind legendary was an old man and the Pokemon Waves legendary was an old woman. So it is interesting, to say the least, that we're getting two Pikachu variants in this game, a male variant called Windychu and Winds and a female variant called Wavychu and Waves. It just so happens to be that the leak said that we're getting an old man legendary for Winds and an old lady legendary for Waves, and then there's two Pikachus that are a male and female respectively that happens to coincide with the gender of the legendary for that game. So that's something that's definitely supporting this theory and making it more plausible that, hey, these might actually be the legendary Pokemon in disguise. But I'm going to take it a bit of a step further. I'm not going to sit here and say for sure these are the legendary Pokemon in disguise, because I feel like it's kind of 50-50. I could see them doing that, but I could also see these just being fun regional Pikachus that happen to come with us because we're supposedly here on vacation with our mom. Maybe we took our Pikachu from home along with us and they just made a Windychu and Wavychu because they just thought it'd be fun. Like, that literally could be it at the end of the day. Although it does say on the Pokemon website that how could these Pikachu be involved in your adventure, hinting that there is more to them than meets the eye. So again, that's supporting that, hey, maybe these are the legendary Pokemon indeed. But what I was going to say is, what if it's something that the legendary Pokemon are stuck on the island? Maybe they're both psychic type, if this is indeed the case. They're stuck on the island and they want to lead you to the island, lead you through this journey, adventuring this brand new region, whatever it ends up being called, right? And they use their abilities to basically possess Mr. Windychu and Ms. Wavychu, using them as an emissary to lead you to them, to free them from the island, to capture them, to help avoid whatever conflict we're trying to avoid. The leaks have said that basically this evil team in this region is a construction crew that the hotel chairman, if you want to call him that, is hiring to take more and more land and develop it for his own good in the region. Maybe the legendaries are like, hey, you need to stop this because this is not okay. This is a region of nature. We don't want it to be ruined by these humans. So we're going to possess these two Pikachu, Mr. Windychu and Ms. Wavychu, to help guide you to us, to free us so we can stop the bad guys. I could see that happening as well. All in all, I think this is a rather interesting theory because clearly there's something up with these Pikachus. It's kind of funny how things have shifted with these Pikachus, because literally when the trailer first dropped on Pokemon Day, I remember seeing it and like, oh, that's kind of funny that we're getting these special tan Pikachus that their fur's darker because they have a suntan because they're, going to the beach in this region. We have the Waves one with, swimming gear on, and then we have the Winds one with kind of lounging gear on, like a beach shirt, like a Hawaiian shirt, I should say, with a cowboy hat on and some sunglasses. Like, they're very much so relaxed, laid back versions of Pikachu. Oh, that's just neat and funny that they did that. But no, clearly there's something more to these two Pikachu, because like I said before, on the site it says, just how could these Pikachu be involved in your adventure, teasing that there's more to them. I had speculated on at the time that maybe they're involved with the hotel, maybe they're like the mascot of the hotel, and Winds it's Windychu and Waves it's Wavychu, but there might be some more story significance to these two Pokemon, and maybe they're actually tied to the legendaries. It would be an interesting coincidence that that the Winds legendary is a male old man, and we have Windychu in that game. And then in Waves, the cover legendary is this old woman, and we have Wavychu, a female, in Pokemon Waves. Is that more than a coincidence, or is it something they just did because they thought it'd be fun to do? Who knows? We'll have to wait until, unfortunately, I think the fall of 2027 to find out, unless if they surprise us and this game comes out earlier than we're all anticipating. But it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen, especially after we just had a Nintendo Direct with no mention of Pokemon Winds and Waves. Anyways, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. What do you guys think about the possibility of Mr. Windychu and Miss Wavychu being the legendaries for Pokemon Winds and Waves, secretly in disguise so they can get closer to us? Do you think this is a plausible theory, and could you see this happening? Or are you more like me where you're kind of 50-50 on it? Or do you think there's no shot this is something they would do in Pokemon Winds and Waves? Let me know down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this from Trainer DC. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.